percentage of students today in our schools are suffering with anxiety, stress, confusion, frustration. This program has been designed to alleviate this problem. What I want you to do is to relax your neck, shoulders, arms, just shake it out and stand up straight. Your feet should be roughly about a foot apart, and what we want you to do now is to sink down. And when I say sink, you just bend your knees slightly. If you look down, you can see the tips of your toes. This is the correct position. The first move. Your arms will come up parallel, shoulder height, then drop. Parallel, shoulder height, and drop. And when you come up, your legs straighten, and when you go down, your legs then bend. Right. And also you must take breaths through your nose and out through your mouth, long and slow. Take position. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 The second move, your hands come up, touch. When they reach chest height, turn, push, and drop down. So that's hands coming up, meet, chest height, turn, push, and drop down. Take position, check your toes, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. The final position, your arms come up parallel, then you open your chest. Come back to center, then drop down. Take position. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Each position you do 6 times. We'll run through all of them again. Position 1, position 2, position 3, the best time to do this is first thing in the morning before school starts, and first thing after dinner just before classes start again. Roughly takes 3-4 minutes each time you do it, and after 1, 2, 3, probably 4 weeks you'll start seeing the change in the students. They'll be more calm, relaxed and focused. Right, so what I want you to do is stand up straight, then raise your arm, and as you raise your arm, point your thumb upwards. Now what I want you to do is to bring your thumb to your face, to your nose. When it goes out of focus, stop, then go back. So you bring your thumb to your nose, when it goes out of focus, stop. I want you to do this 6 times. Right. What I want you to do now is get your arm and bring your arm up with your thumb pointing up. And I want you to follow it with your eyes and don't move your head. So follow it with your eyes, but don't move your head. Follow it with your eyes. Don't move your head. 6 times on this again. Now stop. What I want you to do now is get your hands, in the palms of your hands, put over your eyes and just link your fingers over your forehead and hold it for 3 seconds. Right now, your right arm now. Bring your arm up. Focus on your thumb. Don't move your head. Focus on your thumb. You're doing this 6 times. Cover your eyes. Count for 3. and stop. And this time put one arm up and one arm down. And you get to flick your eyes from the high one to the low one 6 times. Stop. Cover your eyes. Right. What we need to do now is put your arms out and raise your left foot. So you're standing on your right leg. Hold it for 3 seconds and change. Hold it for 3 seconds and change. Hold it for 3 seconds and change. You do that 6 times. Right. Stand up straight. Stand on your right leg, so you're raising your left leg. Your right arm goes up. Hold it for 3 seconds. Now, as you change, you drop it to your left, raise your right, and your left arm goes up. Change. Change. You do that 6 times.
Information for schools. Gary would like to thank Mrs. Suaston, head teacher Mosley Primary School, for taking part in the ongoing research with Gary and Prof. Rod Nicholson. Mrs. Suaston is one of the most open-minded head teachers Gary has met, with a wonderful attitude for helping the students. To succeed, she must be commended as a head teacher. Prof. Rod Nicholson. I have known Gary Chevin for 4 years now, and have had the pleasure of working closely with him, in attempting to investigate his conviction that dyslexic adults, and children, suffer from a lack of inner voice, the language of thought. Lord John Laird said Gary's belief is so strong, that he had agreed to donate money for dyslexia research, which must be commended. Dr. Gerald Lombard said Gary is a lifelong student and researcher without formal qualifications or the rigor of academia, but with the understanding and creativity of an innovator. Professor Angela Fawcett said the author of this book, Gary Chevin, who came to a conference on dyslexia to challenge our academic preconceptions, may well be the most colorful character I have met in the dyslexia world. Understanding and creativity of an innovator. Gary has developed his own theory of dyslexia, based on his recognition that he lacked an inner voice which others seemed to use to help them. In reading, Gary challenged us to work with him to research these ideas. Gary Chevin from Chevin Associates. Gary has been working with Prof. Rod Nicholson. He is a professor of psychology, Sheffield University, for over 5 years now on research that focused on did people with learning difficulties suffer with underdeveloped internal speech, the language of thought. Gary is a researcher, author, program developer over the last 15 years working in the field of learning difficulties, working with some of the top academics in the UK: Prof. Rod Nicholson, Prof. Angela Fawcett, Dr. Gerald Lombard, Lord John Laird. The Associates: Gary Chevin, Prof. Rod Nicholson, Lord John Laird, Professor Angela Fawcett, Dr. Gerald Lombard. Nuanced Dragon, Naturally Speaking, Text Help Systems.